Hey, what's up guys, it's Austin here, and in today's video I got a little bit of feeding to do. I'm going to go and highlight the champagne morph, and I'm even going to show you some of the breeder females that are gravid right now here at Mutation Creation. Before we get into that cool stuff, huge shout out to Husbandry Pro. This is that new app that we're all supporting. It's really cool. It has a whole bunch of features for if you're breeding or just keeping reptiles and you just want to go and just collect all the data and store all your information, so that when you're selling animals or even when you're keeping them for the future, you have all these records of when they ate, when they shed, when they bred, and etc. So if you haven't already checked it out, go and check out Husbandry Pro. It's really cool, and they have a 1-month free trial, so definitely take advantage of that and go and do that right now. But like I said, we got a lot of cool stuff to go and show you today. Let's get right into the snakes. So right here we have something really cool. This is a super vanilla female, and she's laying on a huge clutch of eggs. It looks like she has about 8 eggs in there, and I do see one slug right over here. And a slug is an egg that's infertile and a little bit smaller than the rest of them. So we're gonna go and take these eggs apart, go and candle them. I'm not gonna do that on camera because it's not my clutch, but I really want to highlight it for you guys and just show you it. And this girl was bred to an Orange Dream, and she's Cinnamon Vanilla Fire. So that's a super vanilla to a vanilla fire. So everything should either be a super vanilla or a vanilla cream combo. And there's also another allele combo in there. We have the Enchi and the Cinnamon. So everything is on top of that is either going to be Enchi or Cinnamon, which is super cool. And then you have Orange Dream in the mix, which is just mind-blowing. So really excited to see what comes from this clutch and cannot wait to cut it. Sticking with the gravid females, right here we have a black pastel GHI yellow belly female, and she already had her pre-ovulation shed, so she's well on her way to laying eggs. She's about 3 weeks out, and she was paired to a Asphalt Enchi Special, who is also het for monsoon. So we're gonna be making some freeway combos that look really cool and are also possibly het monsoon. And I'm pretty sure we'll be able to pick out which ones are het. Not too sure in the freeways, but at least in some of the combos. So we're gonna have some really cool holdbacks for the future. This next female is a Killer Pied, 100% het for a clown. And a Killer Pied is a super pastel pied, and she was paired to a pastel super Orange Dream clown het for pied. So we're gonna be making some pastel Orange Dream clown pieds and some super pastel Orange Dream clown pieds, which are gonna look super cool, and I just can't wait for this clutch. So this next female right here is an Enchi Fire Yellow Belly, and she too had her ovulation shed, and she was paired to a Leopard Asphalt Enchi Pastel. So we're gonna go look for some really cool super Enchi freeways and maybe even get the Leopard in there. Leopard looks really cool on freeway, and so does Enchi, and the two together should make an amazing combo. This next girl right here is my huge pied female. She's around 4,000 to 5,000 grams, and she is just finished her ovulation. She was paired to a pastel super Orange Dream clown het pied, just like that Killer Pied I showed earlier in this video. So I'm super excited to go make some pied 100% het clowns and Orange Dream Pied 100% het clowns. I'm not too crazy about the pastel, so I'll probably be selling most of those. So I'll probably just let Billy keep those from the split clutch. So this next girl right here is another pied who is gravid. She just started her ovulation, and as you guys can probably tell, she's looking really swollen over there. That's where the follicles are turning into eggs. And this girl was paired to a Banana Enchi Orange Dream Yellow Belly 100% het pied. So we're gonna be making a lot of really cool combos from this. So the last gravid female we have here right now is this pastel super GHI girl, and she looks amazing. And super GHIs are a really dark morph, but when you add the pastel into them, they really bring in all this highlighting pattern that just looks amazing. And this girl was paired to a Banana Pastel Spot Nose Mojave Clown. So the combos that are gonna come from here are gonna look amazing. And as you guys know, Mojave and GHI work together perfectly. And since everything from this girl is gonna have GHI in it, the Mojave versions are gonna look amazing. So today it's Saturday, and we have Lane here. He's one of the newest guys at Mutation Creation. And Lane, how long have you been working with ball pythons?
4 or 5 years.
That's amazing. You're so young, and he's still working with ball pythons for 4 to 5 years, almost as much experience as I have. And he's young, still taller than Catherine though. But super cool, man. And what did you do today? Or what are you gonna do today here at Mutation Creation?
Cleaning all the hatchlings out.
It's really cool hoodie you're wearing. Tell me what this is.
LRP Reptiles.
And what is LRP Reptiles?
It's my Instagram account and started running my own breeding company now.
So that's amazing. So you guys want to go and check out Lane, go and check him out, LRP Reptiles on Instagram. Go and show him some love. I'll even have his link down in the description below. So the first champagne combo I'm going to be showing you is the Champagne Etchy Special Asphalt. And this thing looks amazing. And of course we have the champagne and the Enchi here, which is bringing all this pattern into the back. And then we have the asphalt also as well, which is just bringing in all this flaming. And it's kind of hard to see. When it was a baby, we had a lot of really highlighting and flaming coming up from the belly, which we believe is from the asphalt, but we're not 100% sure that he is in fact asphalt. And as you guys could probably tell, he is one of the more aggressive males we have here. Most ball pythons are very docile, but this guy just likes to go and strike at you sometimes. So I'm gonna go and put him away because it seems like I'm pissing him off. And hopefully this year we can continue breeding him and prove him out. This next champagne combo is a pastel Enchi champagne special and is actually a brother to that last one I showed you guys. And he has a very similar pattern, but you can tell he's a lot brighter, and that's from the pastel. And then you also have the Enchi once again bringing in all this really nice pattern along the back. But you have the special changing it a bit and making it that much more orange and brighter. And of course there's no asphalt in here, and there actually might be, we're not 100% sure. So breeding this guy again for the first time this year like his brother, we'll definitely be able to prove that out. This next guy right here is a Champagne Special Yellow Belly. And if you guys are wondering why they're called ball pythons, this is why. This is one of their defense mechanisms. They go into a ball and they protect their head. So it's gonna be hard to put him back in here, so hopefully he can open up. But once again, this is a Champagne Special Yellow Belly, and if you notice, compared to the Champagne Enchi Special Yellow Belly, the pattern is turned down a lot, and that's because we're missing the Enchi. Enchi inside of Champagne brings back a lot of pattern that you can't see, and it really helps bring in just a whole bunch of different colors and different tones. A couple other genes that do really well in Champagne are Orange Dream and Leopard, but like I said earlier, we do not have too many Champagne combos here, and we definitely don't have any of those, but maybe in the future we can make some. This guy right here is a Champagne Enchi Special, and he is in shed right now, but you can see how much more pattern that Enchi brought in compared to that last Champagne Special Yellow Belly I showed you. There's a lot more pattern along the sides, and the dorsal is a little bit more pronounced, but since she isn't shed, it's a little hard to tell right now. So let's go move on to the next snake. Right here we have a Champagne Enchi Asphalt male, and this guy is also possible special like the other male I showed you before, but he has a bit of a different pattern, and that could also be from a Het Monsoon influence. And right now he's definitely looking at his best because he just shed, as you can tell. So hopefully this guy or his brother can prove out to be Het Monsoon, and we can make some Champagne Monsoons in the future. So this next girl right here is none other than that Champagne Freeway that we have nicknamed Ducky, and she is looking amazing right now. She's going into a shed soon, but she still has a lot of vibrant colors in her, and you can see she has this really nice blue and almost gray tone throughout her whole body, and this super nice yellow dorsal stripe that just pixelates into the pattern and even pixelates some yellow all the way down into the belly, which just looks super cool. She also has these black freckles all over her, which is just random or at random and look really cool. And if I could show you her head, will show you why we call her Ducky. And right there you can see she has a white bill on her face, just like a duck would, and that's where we got the name Ducky from. But she also has this ringer at her tail, which is a nice white patch, almost looking like a pied, but there's no het pied or pied in this. Just sometimes Champagnes tend to throw ringers, and so do some freeway combos. So the last Champagne combo we have here at Mutation Creation is this Lesser Champagne Freeway, who looks very similar to Ducky, but there is some differences that Lesser brought to the combo. As you can see, that thin dorsal line that we had on Ducky is now a lot thicker, and instead of being throughout the whole snake, it's broken up into patches, and the snake actually almost looks like a pied. But once again, Champagne and Freeway tend to go and throw a lot of ringers, and sometimes Champagnes tend to be very hissy. So a lot of the Champagnes we have here, we notice they hiss a lot, and even in other people's collections I've heard that Champagnes tend to be a little more hissy and bite a little more often. So if you do have a Champagne and she or he is a little more hissy, that could definitely be why. But let's look at her face, or his face right now, and you can see we have that same duck bill, which is just super cool. And so this is Mr. Ducky, I guess, and the other one is Ducky. So go and comment down an actual name for this guy down below so we can get him a name just like we have one for Ducky. So over here we have Charles, and he picked up one of the racks that Billy just moved all the snakes out of, and he has his own company, and it's called
Sentient Evolutions.
So go and check him out on Instagram. He just started his Instagram. He just got another ARS rack, and I say another ARS rack. He already has a few, and he has some really cool snakes building his collection. What are some of the genes you're working with?
DG, double recessives, clown.
Are you gonna
Pied.
get pied? So
Yeah.
he has a lot of the really cool stuff, DG, clown, and pied. A lot of people are already working with that. So if you want to look into that stuff and you are in Canada, go and hit my man Charles up, and I'll definitely go and get this nice rack into his car. That's pretty much going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed all the champagne combos as well as the gravid females, and I kind of got my hands tied right here. I just wanted to end off with this really cool boa here. This is an Anery Motley IMG, and you can just tell how cool this boa looks with all the rainbow colors and iridescence you can see, especially when you shine a light on her. And she's just going all over me right now. I really like how she looks. And boas are just such a cool snake. I'm probably going to highlight them a bit more on this channel, and maybe even some other species if that's what you guys want to see. So hit the comments down below what species you want to see on this channel other than just the boas and the balls, because I'm definitely going to be focusing on the boas more, but I do want to cater to some other people as well. So comment down below, and that's pretty much going to be it. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.